wish I played 5e, but I don't know anyone that does. Like 3.5e.
Not a lot of people. There's with newer players, they will more often than not play 5th edition because that's the readily available one. You would need to find people who've been playing for a long time to get someone who plays 3.5.
Yeah. Cause I've heard it's like.
Okay, and we will get started because I've been on mute because I didn't realize that.
Mechanics in it that you could min-max to the point where at level 1 you were considered a 7th level caster.
Oh wow!
Because you took negative levels in other places, so you could put 7 levels into a caster. So now you're a hummingbird that casts fireball.
Oh wow!
However, welcome people to Pound DnD, where 3.5e people learn about 5e and vice versa, except for nobody knows what the fuck's going on in this game because it's loosely held together by the fact that Noah understands the rules and I make shit up.
Hey guys.
I forgot to level up my character twice.
Are you
level
running around at
10?
level 10 this whole fucking time?
I was like, wait, why am I Monk 7 and Barbarian 3?
Yeah, you're very far behind.
Yeah, a little bit.
I have the attention span of a turnip.
Are you gonna add 10 more levels to Monk or 10 more levels to Barbarian?
I'm gonna do Monk. I'm done with Barbarian.
She's gonna mess it all up. She's gonna add 2 more levels to Wizard.
You know,
dear God,
one of the worst characters I ever made that I'm never gonna try again, a Wizard Barbarian. I'm never doing that again.
You have to have some really high rolls to pull that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a good stat along, but it's not a bad idea because you cast for a while, then once you're out of spell slots, you just go. You teach them about your ye old days.
Yeah, you cast, you rage, you sleep, and repeat. We could start making a lineup, and we can have D&D people like eat, pray, live, or whatever. You just have cast, rage, sleep. That's the new version.
Cast, rage, sleep. Yeah, I love that. I love that image.
There you go, Matt. There's a shirt for D&D. Cast, rage, sleep.
Oh no, I'm out of spell slots.
So,
well, time to teach them about ye old days.
Yes. So last time on D&D, who has a inkling of what the hell happened last time we were actually meeting?
Someone got kidnapped by a whale.
Mm-hmm.
They never showed up again. They may have gone back with the whale. We're not sure at this point.
Oh no. And we had a long discussion about that. We came here into the city, did some investigation. Haven't gone too far in, but we did get some distance into the city and encountered a couple of a sea creature, like sea-based humanoid, as well as 2 underwater undead and another one of the Reaping Angel statues. We have destroyed the statue, and I think one of the undead was killed, the other one ran off, and the other and the water folk disappeared immediately. After that, we started making our way towards the large building in the center of the city, which is where we are at the moment. Well, on the outside. We were about to go in last session.
Mm-hmm. So you were at the outside entrance of a door at the base of this temple. With giant vaulted ceilings. Sure. The door stretches about, I don't know, 60 feet.
Okay. Derek, you said you wanted to do the resting?
You know what? Actually, I think we'll be fine.
Okay, because I was going to say if you want to be doing the resting, we should probably be doing it inside of the temple instead of out here, because Djago said something about the big ocean monster swimming out in the distance, and I'd rather not be in the open when it shows back up. Hello. But if you don't want to go inside temple yet and you want to do the resting, you can do that now, or we can just go in there and hope for best, and if people show up, we beat them.
Yeah, let's
As
just
per
go in
usual.
there and hope for the best.
Okay, we go inside now, then we will all be entering into temple.
I'd also like to point out that you guys, once again, do not have a dedicated healer.
No, we do not.
No more healing again. It is very unfortunate. Yep, we have lost healer again.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I might have to retire Garrett just to make a healer.
So the
I
doors
don't want to,
stand
though.
60 feet tall. They appear to be made out of wrought iron, rusted over the years.
Well, I'm going to go inside. If anyone else wants to follow me, feel free to feel free. But if you don't want to follow me, then you can stay outside.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay, you follow now.
Yeah, I'll go inside.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do some smarty pants imagination here.
Imagination. A pain in the dark.
Imagination looks like just darkness.
Yep, it looks
Imprisoning
great.
me.
Big double doors.
Well, I've got dark vision, so.
Yeah, everybody does.
My character.
I'm pretty. Oh wait, you're the only one that doesn't have dark vision, right?
Yeah, how are you seeing right now? There's no light.
I have light cantrip. I can cast it
Also,
all
all
the time.
you guys would be in dim, right? With dark vision? Doesn't dim do something?
Dim makes it with full color. Pitch black makes it black and white.
Yeah, is there any associated mechanical shit with the fact that there's zero light?
When there's zero light, it just means it's black and white.
Okay.
It means we see in colors of gray.
Okay.
Oh, two of us are using light.
Yeah, we have two people who have the light cantrip, so I can
There you
give
go.
the light cantrip to whoever needs it. It's part of my race.
Okay. So what are you doing at the door?
Okay, these doors look really heavy.
Unfortunately, your barbarian is only about 1/60th the height of this of this door.
I'm 1/20th the size.
No, I was talking about Basilath.
Excuse.
Hi.
I'm also a barbarian. Hello.
Actually, I'm mostly a monk.
You're more monk than barbarian, and I'm full barbarian.
Feels like a monk should be a better help at a temple.
Not a calm barbarian.
G kind of monk.
I mean, I'm assuming that door is not going to
Wait, are you
open
just
very
Sean
nice.
William Scott from Bulletproof Monk?
I only watch good shows / movies.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but like...
I have no idea what you're talking
It was
about. That's what I
enjoyable.
always say whenever people
Look up
talk about a
Bulletproof
piece of
Monk.
media.
It's not bad.
I'm not going to.
No, you won't.
I'm not
but
going to
it's
watch it.
good.
Is the door metal?
Yes.
Is it rusted?
Yes.
Are you about to do
Okay.
what I think you're going to do?
I don't know, but anything
I
he
think
does
the
scares
monk
me.
barbarian should punch it and try and break through the rustic door. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll let monk barbarian do that. Because I am clearly not monk.
Punch.
But it doesn't move.
Uh,
Cast punch.
so, how do you guys suppose we get past this door?
I don't know. We've punched. We haven't
Did we
tried to
try
torch.
opening it? Is it locked?
It's more of can we move 60 feet tall door that is made of metal?
You know, I have an idea.
I was thinking that I don't think there's a lot of structure around here. If you want to cast shatter on door and make it open, by all means.
I don't know if that would work.
I mean, that's a lot of force.
I just try to like push it open, or is it a pull door?
It is
I
a
can
pull
probably into
door.
a giant gorilla.
I'm gonna try to pull the door.
Roll a strength check.
You should grade so you get advantage.
You pull and huff and puff underwater, and you are completely unable to even budget the tiniest of inches.
Okay. I polymorph into a gorilla. Or giant ape.
And as you polymorph, the gates swing open.
Oh, I just needed us to cast magic. Oh, look, it worked.
I just wasted
And you
a
see
fourth level
chains.
spell slot.
Not chains. You see what looks like some kind of like it's not hydraulics, but if you imagine if there were a magical hydraulic system, that's what it would be. And you see into the chamber with the barest of light. You remember, 60 feet passageways height. And you see a mass of denizens with weapons and teeth and claws bared.
I'm going to try to close the door.
That does not work. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Running is always an option, my dear friends.
yes it is.
You may or may not have aggroed a temple.
Oh crap, I gotta check my token. I got an 11.
1 second, I gotta go change this for you.
So I just wasted a fourth level spell slot.
You did not waste it. Look who's all here. It is not wasted.
Can I have help leveling up my character before we get bodied?
What do you need help with?
I never remember how to level up because it happens so infrequently that I forget by the time it happens again.
Okay, so
Yo, thanks for the follow, Centals.
you can either take average hit dice, your average hit dice roll, or you can roll your hit dice, which is a D8 if you're doing monk. Average is 5 plus your con modification, or you can just roll the D8. It's your choice. So you should probably do that first because you need to do 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either take the average of that, which would be
Take average.
Okay, so then it's 10 plus your con times 2. So whatever your con is.
So that's 16. So 96 plus 16.
112. Your maximum HP is 112. So make your current HP 16 higher and your maximum HP 16 higher. And then level 8 is either a ASI, which is a skill improvement, or you can do a feat. And then level 9, I think, is enhancements for monk's capabilities.
I get like more movement.
I know, yeah, it's you get you get your unarmed movement improvement, where now you can run up walls and run across water.
I could already climb walls.
Well, yeah, that you just get the
Dive
monk's
thing.
ability that gives
Yeah.
you that. But
Derek, make sure you select your character when you do initiative. I got it though.
I think I'll take a ability score improvement. I'm gonna
okay.
bump up my wisdom, I think.
You get a +2, or you can give a +1 into 2 stats, as long as the stat does not exceed 20.
Bumped it into wisdom.
All right.
So that makes my punches real good.
Yeah. The beyond the just getting the unarmored movement improvement, where now you have the ability to run across water. There's nothing else.
Mm-hmm. What about running underwater?
No, that's there's no bonus.
Called
thing.
I know.
That's called swimming, Sweaty.
Yeah, just swim. Unfortunately, none of us are Warforged, and nor are any of us a part of the Black Pearl crew, so we do not get to walk underwater.
Mhm.
Yes. Also, you estimate that there are in the range of 20-ish things here, and some of them look more dangerous than the others.
I mean, there's a underwater beholder and something that looks like Leviathan in there, so yeah.
What's the Leviathan?
Leviathan is the name of one of the Leviathan. It's the Leviathan summon in Final
Oh.
Fantasy.
Hmm.
It isn't. It just the body looked like that, but now I saw its head. It's just the Sangwan from Yu-Gi-Oh.
But there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things here. Some of them are big and intimidating. There's look at this guy's got a weird scythe bullshit thingy. Look at that motherfucker. He's got I don't even know what he's got. No, there's an eel. He's got there's some weird creep. There's a lot of weird crap here. Continue.
Alrighty. I'd be saying that we best get out of here. But clearly none of you are very good at receiving the punching. So I stand here and defend against all of what we are up against, and you guys start running. Okay? Okay. Good.
Rapid fire combat.
And so I'm gonna rage and just kind of sit here defending against them.
Yep.
And yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my attacks here, so that I have 2 attacks instead of 1, and then as these things get close, I'm going to slap them so they can't keep moving forward.
Okay.
And that'd be all I
That's
do.
gonna be an interesting amount of area to cover, but how much is this? That's not that long. That's 12 feet, I guess. Yeah, that works if you're in the center. So you're just standing there.
I can only stop 2 of them. So.
Oh yes. Okay.
I don't have unlimited reactions, nor do I have unlimited action. So.
You see the shaman motherfucker over here raise up his staff and start what looks like chanting, and you see bubbles pour out of his mouth. And you see his the eyes, the gems in his eyes glow, and the coral starts to shiver somehow. And he points his staff towards you, Adanavar. Make a dex save.
Dex save, got it. 22.
And you have a choice to stay where you are or swim back a little bit. Like 3 feet.
I'll swim back a little bit just so I don't
As you
get...
see coral grow up right where your feet used to be. and it goes like it would have encased your feet had you not been able to swim away.
Do not be appreciating you trying to put me in cage.
Oh my, what is this thing? Oh. And you, from beyond the door at the far end of the room, you hear and you hear the loud swishing of water, almost as if the whole temple is moving with whatever is happening inside. And you see water shoot from the door, from beneath the door, and you see it push some of them forwards, just not much, but enough that just come in front of the bottom door. That's mildly concerning. But you also see a strange muted glow coming from underneath the far door. And we need to put you guys back. You guys got moved next to that.
You know, I can go behind that door and bring someone with me.
What are you trying to do?
Or I can take one of us back to the submarine if it's less than 500 feet away.
No, the submarine's pretty far away.
Yeah.
Like, more than 500 feet?
To give you like an idea, it's probably 2 miles away. Because it took us like an hour to get into the area of this city where we are now. Yeah, like, keep in mind this is New York City. When the city was built, it was the size of New York. So think of how big New York City is.
Never been.
Well, you know how that it's like really, really big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really...
Everybody but Derek, who is conveniently on the other side of the door. Please roll dex saves.
Okay, look what
As
I have.
beams shoot from the beholder's eyes towards you.
Oh, that's a beholder!
Well, beholder thing. Beholder crab.
Advantage for you, Vaziloth, because we have danger sense at level 2 barbarian.
Alright. So, in a, I guess, fitting state of affairs, everybody except for Adonivar is able to dodge the slowing ray. Your speed is halved for 1 minute, and you can't take reactions, and you can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, not both. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on yourself on a success. I promise that wasn't targeted particularly at you. I just saw slowing ray at an ability list, and I'm like, that sounds like something this thing would do if they're hungry. And then I just realized after reading through that just fucked you.
Nice knowing all of you.
You guys are in water, so you could try and swim away with him. It's not as hard as...
Is it
10 turns.
Oh yeah, it does.
10 turns. Oh wait, no. Oh, the teleportation. So fellowship with the teleport. Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of turns to survive against this.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to grab him and...
Well, we're a ways from you. I'm sorry. But let me look at what this guy is. Has anybody done anything that has been damaged anything so far?
Nope.
So let's just... Okay. D3. That would be a Donovar. I literally rolled a dice, 1 through 3, to choose who to attack from bottom to top. And I rolled a 3. Dragonheart, I don't hate you, I promise.
Oh, it's okay. We have it all right.
Heavens in chat, boys.
Hey guys, you remember that thing about having a healer?
What's your armor class, Adonovar?
So,
Is that slowing ray works like slow, right?
No, it just does these things.
Okay, it's 19.
Oh. Well, you almost didn't get hit. As this thing right here throws
Yes.
its lance jutting through your body, through your stomach, as you take an amount of damage to be rolled here.
Remember that whole thing about us having a healer?
We've never had one.
Yep.
It's really important.
Well, if you die, you might get one.
Since my character can be resurrected for free.
That's true. But
How
do you
can I
need
get
the body?
Unless you have a 9th level spell.
With
So your damage is 35 damage as
How
the
much? What
lance
type?
piercing.
Okay, that's only 18 damage.
18 damage as it pierces through your gut, and then it kind of dissolves into the water. Shoot, the particles race back to this thing's hand, and it reforms in his hand.
How close are we to? No, we're not. Wait,
no,
we're one.
Lucy.
I'm so glad I can cast 6th level lightning bolt if I have to.
I know one spell that could... No, I don't know how big that... I don't think that's big enough, no. I don't know what... You're gonna swim away?
No, I know what he's doing. He's transmuting Cone of Cold into lightning. So Cone of Cold, which is an ice damage type, he is now switching it to a lightning damage type. And he is blasting everyone in that room with it.
Cone of shock.
Alright. Is that a save?
Yeah, he needs to put the spell in.
He's got that touchpad. It's really good.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Is it okay if I call it Cone of shock instead of Cone of cold?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw DC 18 or taking 31 lightning damage.
Alright, so you see a bunch of them wriggle and jiggle and then the electricity, and you see a few of them start to float upwards as they fall unconscious. However, nobody is dead. What do you do, Lucy? Anything else?
Quicken spell to Moonfire. Dexterity saving throw 1 for one of the creatures. Which one are you targeting?
Yeah, which one? Okay. And 2 of them die, and we're just, for convenience, going to delete things when they die. There's just a lot here. These guys are... Jesus Christ. See, this is why I don't do things.
Do we need radiant damage to kill them?
No, 2 of them are dead. And that is turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think, yeah. Adanavar and Vazloth both make strength checks.
Strength saves or strength checks?
It's grapple, so I think it's a check.
It's it's athletics.
Okay, athletics then.
It's contested athletics check.
Then.
Luckily, I'm raging, so I still have advantage on this.
And 2 of the Kelpies run past and try and grapple you, and you push them back. And then roll it again, both of you. Two more, same thing, and you're able to rebuff them, holding their biting teeth at bay. Not you, god damn it. And one more time. And by virtue of the fact that Dragonheart rolled last, Dragonheart gets tossed down to the ground as this thing grapples onto him and chomps into your neck for 18 piercing?
Piercing.
Yeah, piercing
Only
damage as blood jets into the water as this thing is grappling you. You are now grappled by this zombie.
Luckily, grapple does literally nothing.
And then, well, yeah, you're kind of already stuck where you're at. There's, okay, and now,
No, the worst part is the fact that I held my action to attack.
what's your
and then
armor
get
class?
Slowing mine?
Yeah.
19 still.
Okay, I didn't remember. I have a bad memory. One of them jumps. Both of the other two jump on top of you as well, and one chomps into you again for 15 piercing damage, which is
That's
like
8.
8 damage. And then we get a save athletics check from Vazloth.
Yeah, luckily for
This blue dice is really nice to you guys, by the way. Only one of them has been over 6. Unfortunately, the one that was over 6 was a nat 20.
yeah, for the
Oh my god! I rolled a 9. Re-roll that. Oh no.
So roll one more time.
Oh no. You are pummeled to the ground. What's your armor class?
18.
And you get lucky because they roll a 5 and a 3 on the dice for the attacks, but the first one still hits. And you take 23 piercing damage, or I don't know if you're barbarian, if that gets reduced at all. But
It's only when you're raging.
23 damage
Yeah, I'm not raging
as
right
chunks are ripped out of your side as this thing bears you to the ground and starts chomping. The other two jump on top of you as well. However, they do not manage to bite you as you squirm and wiggle around.
Yeah, the big
Guess I'll
downside
die then.
to being hit with the slowing ray is that literally canceled out my held action.
Derek,
Hmm.
I can actually think
Alright.
of one solution that would help here.
I can think of a way where only I can survive, but I don't want to leave you guys.
Be a total party kill.
I can take one of you guys with me, at least 500 feet away. And I'm leaning heavily towards Kraga if it comes to that.
Let's just say Shraga didn't come into the temple, so he didn't die.
Yeah, Shraga remembered that Shraga had a really important thing to take care of on the ship.
He's
Shraga's fine. Get Vazaloth out. I can handle this.
I can also do disintegrate on the beholder or a 5th level lightning bolt.
Do whatever you think you want to do then. But at this point, Adonavar is just gonna stay here and fight.
I don't want to
Too bad you don't have Cairo.
I don't want to leave.
Cairo's not gonna change anything. He's
No, Cairo
exactly
could poof you in and out.
That's true.
Cairo could be like, "Boop, we're out." I know, because you've done it like 18 fucking times.
Yeah, I can just put my hands on people and bring them into the shadow.
You're like, no
realm
more
with me.
danger. We're 1,500 miles away. It's fine.
All right.
Fucking Cairo.
You know what?
And it's all because of the way I set up the fucking other world too. That is entirely on me.
I am going to cast. Wait, what's that guy like over here?
That was the shaman.
Yeah.
Oh, shaman.
He was trying to encase Adonavar and Coral.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can kill any of these guys with 68 damage.
There's like, keep in mind, there's like 25 things here. And there's 4 of you. These things are swarming the entirety of a 60-foot tall passageway that is 6 feet across. At that point, 13 here.
I feel bad for abandoning everyone but Volzilov, though.
Lucy can fly away. At this point, Adonavar is going to pull a witness me. Just let him be.
I'm going to take Volzilov, cast Dimension Door, and get us 500 feet towards the ship.
That is one way that
It
would
is
work.
you, comrade.
Bloop.
I'm sorry, Adonavar, but I'm going to take one person with me.
It is fine that death comes for everyone in the end.
I'm sorry, Dragonheart.
Oh, I feel bad.
I feel bad.
Evans in chat, boys.
You guys just kind of rang the bell to a giant temple real loudly. The most important place in the entire city to these things. You guys came up and you knocked on the door. The giantest place with glows coming out of the windows. In the center of the city where you've seen at least somewhat intelligent things. I'm just trying to make myself feel better about this.
You didn't tell us that there was light coming from it.
Perception check before the door opened.
There was when you were on the far edges of the city.
I do not remember you telling us.
Oh, well. Yeah,
I could have put us behind the other door, but I don't think that would have been a good idea.
Or a window.
Woo. Oh, I feel bad.
How many of these guys are? 1. There's never anything they can do, though.
Only so many people can attack me. That's where the problem comes entail for them, is that only a few of them can get in at once.
Yeah, they swim up, but there's not much those motherfuckers can do. Like, you're kind of covered right now by the Kelpies. Which brings us back to Adonavar. Adonavar, you are covered by 3 Kelpies.
I ain't going out without a fight!
Yeah, you hit one. Smashing through its guts, ripping out its intestines, throwing it off of you.
That's one!
Made possible by lightning spells.
I don't think I hit with that.
Are you at advantage for some reason aside
Yes, I'm doing my reckless strikes.
But
'cause
you'd
they're gonna
also
have
be at
advantage.
advantage because you're in a grapple with it.
Oh, so roll one more time.
Yeah. Remember, we stacked these within reason. Which does hit. Repeating what just happened.
Good.
Yep. Smashing through another one.
And then I have to roll to see if I get this stupid slow effect off of me.
Yep.
17.
You do get it off of you. Is that all you can do?
I can only make 2 attacks because I can't do anything else due to the fact that I was slowed and grappled.
Yep.
I had the I was only allowed to make an action or a bonus action. I couldn't choose both. So I must stay where I'm at now.
And you can't move because as you see the mage point out, the shaman point out again and encase you around the waist and chest in coral. Maybe make you slightly smaller to fit that. While you are underneath the zombie. And you see this door blast open. And
Grapple
only...
doesn't, yeah.
Go ahead.
That is something that should be noted. Grapple does not prevent dex saves. I can still dex
Okay.
save while being grappled.
Okay, then yeah, dex save.
Restrained is what you're thinking of.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you are able to roll away with the other one on top of it. And then
Nice.
you see the doors blast open, and everybody close your eyes except for Dragonheart, please. I see the inside of what? Okay, so yeah, Matt, close your eyes. Alright. Ready, Dragonheart?
Mm-hmm.
See
Okay.
that on the other side of the door. And everyone can open their eyes again.
I assume not, because people are going to get in. We're able to get in and out there.
Mhm.
As long as you don't think your death is unfair. Dragonheart. As long as you're not upset about your potential death. Like, well, 2 different kinds of upset.
I'm not upset right now.
Okay, I'm making sure. I have not a lot of people have died without it being something that they've colluded with me about. So, it's scary territory for me as a DM. I'm sure you've had lots of people die at Dragonheart.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the second time potentially for me in the entire time I've DM'd. So that's why I'm being bad about this. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna go on here. We're gonna go. Would it know you were out of your slow effect?
I would assume that it sees that I'm shaking free of it, probably.
Okay. Then it's gonna go for that again instead of some of the other nasty shit it can do.
Okay, so another deck save.
Another 3.
3 deck saves. Got it.
Because before it was targeting 3 people, now it's targeting you. You lucky motherfucker. I just wanna go one by one here, okay? These are the dice that I rolled. Three. Well, there's the bonuses, but a 3 on the dice, a 5 on the dice, and a motherfucking 6 on the dice. Wait, no, this is a save, isn't it? No.
Yes.
Fuck, I'm stupid. This isn't an attack. I'm a dumbass. No, you're fucked.
Yep.
You get hit by 2 of them, so you're definitely.
Oh.
I'm slowed again.
You're slow raid, which is not quite slow. I'll put it in here, so if I forget it again. There you go.
Yeah, the rays are all saves. I know
Yep.
that.
Yep, I'm not smart. I thought you were gonna get lucky. With only one of them on you, the big bad spearman, wherever he's behind him, once again chucks the spear at you and misses by 1. As the spear lodged itself in the ground right to the side of your head and then disintegrates back to its hand. Lucy.
Yep, I know what you're doing. Hit me. It's a deck save. I can roll. I think it's normal scale. Are you making another lightning? Are you casting lightning ball? Yeah, you're casting lightning ball, aren't you?
I just want to take a moment. What would be a science skill? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take a moment to remind you. There are things that things can do based on how they would interact because of physics in this game, and you can think about what you can and can't do, but there are more things to do than just D&D tells you can do in any of these combats, games, scenarios, or anything to do with this campaign. There's always the opportunity to use physics to your advantage in this game.
But he's lightning balling that area.
Alright, you do manage to kill off the remaining Kelpies.
Alright, so I take half the damage.
Nope. God damn it, you have such a big fucking box. This thing's still alive. The Donovar is still alive. And these guys seem to resist it. They kind of they just zap for a little bit, but they don't seem as muchly affected.
And then Moonfire Quicken. Nice.
On this,
I'm guessing the guy right in front, right next to me is who Matt's targeting.
Does not, so it does take that damage. And you see it rip an arm off of it as it still tries to walk towards you in great pain. What happens if they save? Is it half or full?
No damage, because that's
No
a
damage.
cantrip. And the guy next to him takes... Oh, they automatically receive the damage if the first person takes
Oh.
it.
Okay. Yeah, they take that damage. But they are still relatively fine. There are none of those left. So we're back to a Donovar.
Oh.
You're in a better situation than you were.
Yeah, I'm slow right now, so I'm gonna look at the one closest to me and be like, I'd prefer if you weren't alive. $29 to
Yeah,
hit
you
him
hit.
for 19 damage.
Ripping a chunk out of his shoulder as you hit it with the glaive. It still stands, but it seems like it's moving slower.
I'm gonna hit it one more time, hopefully. 23.
Decapitating it as the corpse starts to float towards the surface.
And then I will
Overaction
kind of
for
move
mine.
around the door as quickly as I can, which is only 20 feet, so I'll get over to here.
Yep,
And I get to roll that deck save.
you do.
18. Does that succeed? I think it does,
Yes,
base.
it does.
Yeah, it's 16. So yeah, I'm out. I'm out of the slow now.
Okay, 1 second. And you see all of these rush out, and you see, in addition, four more of those come. Yes, they were already in the temple. The high priest, and you hear the crushing sound of stone walls and pillars being ripped away, coming from inside the temple of Donavar.
There's a big one inside there, Lucy.
And you see 3 rays shoot towards you. Please take 3 DC 16 saving throws as black rays shoot towards you.
21, 17, 19.
Okay. $91 necrotic damage, but half is that because you saved, so 46,
So
46
45,
necrotic.
46, plus half again because I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Boom! You survived 2 enervation rays.
Oh,
So I only take 23 from that.
I got where I can survive. Hopefully.
I still have the turn order up on my side.
It
think-
doesn't carry over for players, it only carries over for
Oh.
DM.
Okay, well, where's that guy in there? He's under here.
Just announce who's coming
Yes,
up.
yep, and he chucks his lance at a Donavar. This is a big one. $18. As
18 to
it
hit.
whizzes by your head, narrowly
Oh.
missing. 'Cause that thing it only gets 1 attack, and it is a DC. DC, it is an attack roll, but when it hits like a fucking truck. Bring us back to Lucy. These guys are relatively spread out in the vertical space. It's kind of hard to show it. They're like 20 feet between each other.
Hey,
You know that's range. You don't have to get closer to me. Just cast it from range.
Mega,
Yeah.
at the end of this round, can I dimension door back?
I don't know. But you
Okay,
wouldn't
I
have any
still
way
have
to know what's
one
going
more.
on. You wouldn't have that knowledge.
Yeah, true.
I am under the haste effect.
I mean,
So
it's because Derek would feel really bad for leaving Donovar, so he doesn't want to leave him alone, guy. And he doesn't know what's going on. He just knows that Donovar's price is low. But I think Donovar's dead by now, so never mind.
Donovar would have told you from the very beginning he's always ready to die at any given point.
True, yeah. Yeah, never mind then.
He'll just make it really hard for anyone that tries to kill him.
Oh, yeah. There is a small
Okay.
chance that he can survive this, though.
Do you have anything else to do?
I don't think so. Oh no, he's gonna do the twins the bonus action ability to hit that guy in front.
It saves on it. Does it do anything?
So no.
When's
Oh, your haste action. That's right. You have your haste action. No, so he says does nothing. He twin spelled haste on, and now your bonus action moonfire.
And you do not hit again. I'm sorry.
He's rolling high. Those guys must have higher decks than the other ones did.
Mm-hmm.
And the dice, I changed the dice from the blue dice to a purple dice because blue dice was like rolling 6 every or lower every time.
Well, upside now is that Donovar has a 21 AC.
Donovar, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. I'd look over at Lucy and be like, "Do you want me to continue the battle or are we turning around?"
I'm supposed to be around.
I could win as long as that big one does not get out. But if the big one gets out, then we're going to have problem. All right. All right. Very well. And then I'm going to use my hasted action to activate my Radiant Soul effect now. So now I have both of my things going at the same time. And I'm going to move up and be like, "Hello? It is time for every last one of you to die."
Hmm?
I'm going to swing first at the one in the front. 23.
You hit.
All right. So that is going to be 23 radiant, 14 slashing.
You cut it across the chest, opening it up, seeing ribs and green blood pour from it, and you see it not die because it's still breathing, but you see it start floating, and its eyes close as it shakes and convulses.
Okay. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna go after this fucking beholder at this point. I do not like you shooting your stupid eyes at me. 23 to hit the beholder.
Let me look. You hit.
Okay.
FBI.
That is going to be 9 radiant, 15 slashing.
Smashing him for 24 damage as he recoils a bit and screams, but ultimately is still uninhibited.
And then I'm gonna, as now that I finally have my bonus action, I'm gonna spin my glaive around and hit him with the hilt as I do a quick spin strike against him.
Oh no. Okay.
So 23 hit before, correct?
23 does hit again.
All right. That's going to be 9 radiant, 8 bludgeoning.
All right. 17 more damage. It looks a little bit more worn, and you start to see blood seeping down from the cuts across its hide, but it's still going.
All right, that will be my turn.
You see first one of the clerics raise their staff, and a glowing black light emits from it onto the beholder. And you see the cuts start to heal as it's bathed in an unholy black light. Let me see how much it heals.
They're doing the darkness here. I do not appreciate you.
And the second one.
All right, all 5 of you are going to die next.
And another.
Hey, you are all dying.
And another.
They really were like, oh god, our beholder's dying. We've got to heal him.
Beholder's important. And then the last one points at you, and it hisses. And you see
Bitch
a
boy.
black charged bolt streak towards you. Roll a con save.
Okay, I have those at normal. 24.
So you only take half damage as a black necrotic bolt courses through your body.
I think half a game because he got resistance.
I have angelic resistance. I'm resistant to both radiant and necrotic
There you
damage at the
go.
same time.
Oh. That's like 1/4 damage.
I look like a gnome, but Adonavar is actually a
39?
an ass.
So
39.
half-half? So half-half?
20, so 10 damage. I'm at 82.
10 damage. And you hear more, and you hear ripping, and you see the whole fucking giant temple shake as if something is beating at it in the inside. And then you see this thing swim
You think
quickly
it's coming
towards
out?
you and stab out 4 times in quick succession.
I think we do run soon now.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we fast enough to maybe
2
make some good
times
distance.
the spear pierces your body.
How are you going to outswim these guys, though?
We have 3 dash actions
Oh, okay.
because we have haste and both of our movements are doubled. So
42 piercing, so that's 21?
21.
21 damage. And then the beholder, with all 3 of its eyes, focuses on you and shoots. Roll 3 dex saves.
I get to, and since we stack this, I get to roll each one 3 times because I have haste on me, which gives me advantage.
Yup.
So luckily that exists, but I don't succeed the first one.
Oh! Oh!
Or the second one. I think you the third one, though.
But I get a natural 20 on the last one.
Natural 20. If you survive the first 2, we'll see what happens. This is...
Please, can we count the disintegration ray?
half of that, because it's necrotic.
Okay. 51.
51 damage. As 2 death rays blast into your body. And it comes down to a single throw by Mr. Javelin Man.
If he hits me, I can actually still live.
Hopefully.
I have Enduring Rage.
Oh, wow.
If I drop to 0 hit points, I can roll a Constitution save. On a success, I stand up.
And 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
You're
I
lucky.
have 21 AC still.
It slashes to the side. Lucy?
Even a little bit of healing would be nice if you have any. If not, hurt them.
I think this is the most tense moment in any combat we've had.
Mm-hmm.
That helps. I'm feeling
16
better.
healing?
Yep.
Are you guys booking it?
We're gonna book it now.
Then you're gonna have 3 saves, Adonavar. And if you succeed them, you make it out. Because
Okay.
you'll reach the edge of his range. Everybody else will be out of range with, but the beholder has the range.
Okay.
So you have 3 saves to make.
3 dex saves, I'm guessing, or
3 dex
constitution
saves.
saves? Okay.
Wait, yeah. Although you got lucky because I did that wrong last time. It's supposed to be half damage. You fail.
So 20 on the
No,
first.
it is. No, it is. There is no half damage on this one. Wow.
Natural 20 on that one. I don't even need to roll the additional roll for that.
One more.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, 20, and 25.
And you save on every throw when any one of them would have killed you with death ray because the target dies if the death ray reduces it to 0 hit points. And you dodge the last 3 death rays on your way back out into the city, fleeing frantically from the city, I'm sure, and I'm making it back to the submarine.
This will be the time that you remember the almost got me, motherfuckers!
Oh my god! Yes, I survived!
How do you feel about that, Dragon?
I feel great.
You are amazing!
I'm gonna go hug him.
There was some luck there, too.
You,
And a lot of really... You guys understand how many fucking rolls I had below 6 at the beginning of that combat? Probably 80% of my rolls were below a 6 on the die.
Oh, yeah, Derek also hugs him. He seems to be crying as well.
Yeah.
Because he thought he left the Calamar for dead there.
Hello, everyone. I
Oh, yeah.
am not doing the best in the world, but I am fine.
Now, how the bloody hell did you make out that alive?
Lucy was doing the very good job behind me, making sure I stand up. Thank you, Lucy. Additionally, I am really. They seem to be very beefed with dark necrotic energy, and as being an angel born, the energies of both heaven and hell have very little effect on me.
So, do you want to take a rest for now and then try again later?
Yes, I will say this. They have a friend inside that temple. Remember Big Fishy? There is more than just one Big Fishy.
So, avoid the temple?
Temple is, there is a giant, what did they called? It has got lights on its head, it has lights on
Anglerfish?
body. Yeah, but combined it with not so adorable puppy, as it has 4 legs, and it looks like Puffer.
Not so adorable puppy.
Yeah, it is big, unadorable dog pufferfish angler man thing, not very fun to fight.
So,
Yeah.
what's going to be the plan now? We have to get to New York, but where do we go?
No, this is New York City. It just means we now have announced ourselves as being very aggressive. Yes, enemy is going to be knowing that we are here to kick ass. And so because of that, we are now going to have to deal with the fact that they may be looking around a little bit more diligently for all of us. So it just means be safe versus be sorry. Yes? And at this point, I know that there's big fish, but there is now another big fish, so we should probably make sure that we stick to city streets and dwindle their forces slowly over time before we try to make a run to Center Citadel. Centaur Citadel seems to be very important, and there's a lot of creatures. If we stick to small areas, the bigger fish are going to have harder time finding us. Little fish will find us instead.
Well, the little fish, we can obviously kill them.
Yes. Yeah,
Also, Adonavar can take 5 loot points, and Lucy can take 2 loot points.
yeah, that is
No, you wouldn't. It hadn't made it to the door yet, Lucy. The monster never crashed out of there. You just heard more noises.
We didn't get to the big fish. What we ran into was, what the thing was that that like mer.
Oh wait,
creature.
shit! Everybody, close your eyes, except Dragonheart.
Oh,
Dragonheart, for your accomplishments, you also got to see one extra thing on your way out.
oh, I did.
You did.
Oh, I got to see another thing. Do they have other friends? Are you put? Am I? Is it on the screen yet? Because I can't
Not yet,
see
no.
it. Okay.
You saw this room.
Oh. Okay.
And you know the lore behind the city, so. And then we will switch back to our fancy new submarine room that I think is pretty snazzy.
Okay.
All right, everyone can look again.
Yeah,
6.
see.
An extra loot point from Cool Demon for Adonavar.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I will say, I think they really like that temple because it has a very large shiny thing inside of it. You know, there's...
We should try raiding it again, then.
Yes, that's a good plan.
Yeah, let us go back again. No, see, if we go, they're going to expect...
One more loot point, this time from Matt for Adonavar.
They're going to expect us to raid immediately after, again, seeing as we were able to handle so much, we just had to make quick retreat. Now we gather all our groups together and do it. No, that is exactly what they're going to expect. Because they think we are now over the cocky. Instead, we go around city and handling other things first.
Also, what was that crab thing with the many eyes?
Oh, that is a beholder.
1 loot point to Lucy for the support.
Very obnoxious. Not very fun to deal with.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that. I shot lasers.
Yeah, I got hit by a lot of them. But luckily its lasers are very dark energy, so I'm able to survive them for the most part. It's more problematic if they hit me too many times. Because even my angry form can only protect me for so long. I can...
No, I say we rest and get trying later.
Yes, especially since now I am out of quite a lot of my capabilities for the day. I had to use a lot of my divine strength for that fight. I would expect so, because you were very good at the healing and giving me the bonuses there, because if it wasn't for you, I think I'd be dead right now. But
I feel like an asshole for getting, like, taken away from the fight.
Oh, do not worry. It was more if we had to take necessary team damage, and better not that it was better that at least some of us made it out. If we were all there, maybe we could have fought, but it was better that we started moving away so that the big fishy didn't get its chance to fight us. Because who knows what it would try to do?
Dragonheart, Adonavar was pretty close up. Most of those motherfuckers weren't hurt that bad, and there were a fair few left.
Yeah. Additionally, they have like 5 unholy clerics that are traveling with them, and so those clerics just kept healing the beholder over and over and over again at the very end. It was super obnoxious. So
Should
best
we just start assassinating healers that we see?
if we find those coral covered guys with scythes, those are clerics. We kill them.
War crime!
See, it is not a war crime because they kept trying to encase me so that everyone else could kill me. So therefore, it is not a war crime.
Actually, I do have a way to kill them all, but it might kill the whole world.
We are not going to be releasing the worm friend. No.
Okay.
No.
Keep on your shelf, and you don't touch it.
I would prefer to live in world. You see, we all live in the world as well. I prefer to still have a world to come home to if we win down here. Because if there's no world to enjoy, then what the hell is the purpose of being down here in the first place?
I swear, if Derek dies, I'm scared of what's going to happen to the worm.
I mean, as long as you're not, as long as it's not on you when you die.
Yeah, it's not on me right now.
So we don't have to worry about it too much.
Imagine if like one of the villains, like one of the big bad evil guys, take it though.
I mean, if they take it, then that's the bad case scenario.
Mm-hmm. A very bad.
We'd be doomed. Yes, indeed, we'd be doomed. I'm gonna say if you die and we still have it, unless someone stops the Donovar, he is going to cut that worm in half to ensure it doesn't cause problems.
But infinite poison source.
Infinite poison source, and possibly a global destroyer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can make a bunch of poison. I don't mind that. It's more if I don't want an infinite destroyer. Like, we can, if you want to start getting jars of seawater, just go outside with a couple jars and then keep transferring the worm from each jar to make poison jars now. We can have that stockpile for later, but I don't think that thing should live for longer than it has to.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we don't know what its poison does in the first place. If we knew how effective the poison is, then it would make sense to keep it around, but we've never tested its poison effect.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to be the guinea pig and drinking the poison, by all means.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my room for now, and we'll try again later.
We're not going back to the temple right now. We can go to anywhere else in city.
Hello?
Well,
Obviously. Mm-hmm.
yeah, bedtime. It is time for bed. We are all going to go to sleep before we go out and venture the city anymore. In case there's more of those weeping little shits around here, we should probably take cycles of rest, in case there's more problems on ship.
We shouldn't be in that rotation because I see them all the time. I've started naming them.
Derek also still sees them.
Yeah, roll a wisdom save there, Vazloth.
I think Derek also still sees them. I don't remember for sure though.
Hold on. Is it?
Yes, you do. Yeah, both you roll wisdom saves. I forgot about your curse.
Yes, in case there's more of them hiding around here, because there's one in city and one, like 12 in total. I don't know.
You, for once, don't see any weeping angels. It's glorious. They're just not around you for once. However, Derek,
Where'd they go?
you see an army of them swimming towards the boat.
Derek just flips them off and goes to the room.
Weirder now not seeing them. I'm gonna take a mushroom.
Oh
But,
god. What does that mushroom do? What's the
Makes
description
me
I gave you?
hallucinate them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Lucy's gonna extra sleep in.
Oh, the
Especially for new buddies.
I like what I wrote for it. Fucky wucky purple mushrooms times 15, hallucinations and everything is super wavy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I also have a flesh curse.
Well, Matt, if you have to go, I mean, we can just have a short session today. Then we'll only have half the people, and it is fairly dangerous, and you are the only person with any healing abilities of the whole group.
Yeah.
I mean, I have healing, but this problem is I have
Yeah.
a frontliner.
But I think it was a
healing
great
thing.
session regardless. We can call it short. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Everybody in this party. For the best combat we have had in D&D gets 10 loot
Level
points.
13?
Oh, it does a lot.
Ooh.
10
Level
loot points.
13, though.
Thank you, everyone. We'll be back with more on Sunday.